The CSO program is kind of a collaboration between DSHS, and so they will send over a referral of a client that's going to be either a veteran, a surviving spouse or child. And then once I get that referral, it's a chance to connect with that veteran to see if there's any additional resources that the VA side of things can provide for that veteran. CSO is the entire state of Washington, so it's not always within our local area to be able to say, come into our service center. Sometimes it's just, I was looking for the county office phone number, and it's usually much simpler of just that connection to resources versus doing the entirety of a claim or things like that. It's really rewarding to whenever you can help someone, but especially when they didn't think there was anything of it and they're kind of just like, why are you calling me? When you're able to help identify that, there is that need that they had out there, you can find that, the entitlement they have and really make that process go along. It's usually some of my favorite interactions because they turn out so positive, and it's nice to be able to really see how we're helping our community. I got a referral from DSHS and I was going through the normal process, so I made that initial phone call, and when I talked to them at first they were just like, who is this? Why are you calling me? Explained who I was, and they were like, well, I was in the military forever ago, I probably got nothing. And I was like, well, let's take a moment, have this interview, and kind of go from there. So after talking with them for a bit, discovered that they were a Vietnam veteran and they were exposed to Agent Orange and had been diagnosed with cancer, and that's been putting a pretty big financial strain on their lives. After hearing all that, we moved forward with the claim, and the veteran was then able to be service connected at 100% and kind of really help that financial burden. The future of CSO is just going to continue to expand. We want to have more interaction within the various departments within the WDVA. So like I mentioned, there's a lot of veterans who need help with employment, and so connecting with our HVRP program, or if they need the VIP or VEMP, whatever it might be, we want to build those connections so that these at-risk veterans can have that contact. And so really I just see the future of growing with the amount of people we can connect with, and then building those relationships with the internal programs and external programs within the state. Definitely contact us, follow up on the letters. We want to make sure that we really explore that option, not just be like, if you don't think so, probably not. No, we want to ask those questions and really figure out, because there's times that we find out that someone didn't think they were entitled and they most definitely were. If I'm able to connect these veterans to the resources they need, we want to do that. So, don't be afraid to reach out. We're happy to be here and happy to help.